Hey everybody, today we are going to relamp this Sim2 HT3000 lamp and housing. The bulb in here it's older. It's not terrible, but it is starting to wear out. If you look at the base of the burner, that arc tube, and you see that white crusty stuff right there, that is actually the arc points starting to go bad. That's deposits from the from the metallic points. I don't know exactly what they're made out of. It's tungsten and some other stuff, I believe. But we're going to change this bulb. We have a new one right here, right behind it. It's a Philips 9281 356 05390. A lot of OEM Sim2s from back in the day had Osram bulbs in them, but Osram, I don't think, has made this kind of reflector in quite a while now. So most are getting switched out with Philips, and in my opinion, Philips is a better product anyway. I mean, Osram's fine, but you know. So anyway, first thing we're going to do is take out those two screws and remove that bracket right there that holds the connector in place. We're going to leave the connector on the lamp for now, and we'll switch that once we go to install it on the new one. Like all good DLP projectors, you can see this has a IR block coating on it, that red-blue. You want to see that. You don't want to lose that. If that's broken, that piece of glass, you want to find another one. And that is part of the housing. It is not part of the bulb. So the next thing we're going to do is take these 4 screws out that go around that face. Sometimes these will have washers under them. If they do, pay attention to that. Keep them in the same order. This one does not. I don't know if they just weren't put back in or if this one just didn't have them. I see it both ways, so it's hard to say what's original and what's not. Maybe the Osram needed them, the Philips doesn't. I don't know. Well, we'll see. When I show you the other one, you'll see what I mean. So we'll take that one out. Now we have the frame is loose. I'm going to move that. I'm going to keep it right side up. Then we have the glass. You can see that is the UV IR block. In fact, here's a remote. See that flashing? That's the infrared. So watch this. Ready? So you can see this really does block the UV, or the IR, the infrared. You can even see it kind of reflecting, but now it's covered. Ooh. So you can see why I always say this material is very important, and we'll clean this. It's one of the reasons I'm using this block of foam. It'll keep it from getting, fingerprints and stuff on it. Then we're going to lift the lamp out of the housing, and you can actually see it here. That's the old one. See, Philips 356. It's a 200 watt P22. P22 is the reflector. It's a parabolic. I think 22 is the focal point, because it's not the diameter. That's way bigger than 22 millimeters. So let's get the new one, and we'll move the connector over. These do not come with connectors usually, because there's many connectors. They can't always know which one you're going to need. You can see it's the same. Oh, wrong side. There we are. 35690, 200, 1.0, P22. This one has the AM for aftermarket. That's what we want. This one also has an aftermarket. So this one was changed not too long ago. Yeah, actually 2019, I think, or maybe 2018. To find out where they got this from. So anyway, let's start moving the wire. So we're going to just change them one at a time and not throw them across the bench. Get the lock washer. So let's see, that will be this side first. There we are. And then this side. Oh, so I'm throwing that too. These gloves make it a little difficult. I can't find gloves that fit perfectly. The large is too tight, and extra large is just a little too loose, just barely. It's not bad, but when I need to do fiddly things, it gets difficult. And then let's tighten this one, and I'm making the connectors kind of go in line. Just makes it sit inside the housing easier. So we'll take the old one and just set it in the box. I'll put that out of the way. And then we'll bring the housing back in. And we'll put it back in the same way it came out. Just like this. And the connector is going to go up in the top, but we'll start like this. Now I'm going to clean this off. Just going to get some lens cleaner. Much better. I mean, it wasn't bad, but let's see. Let's get our little remote control, blinky blink. Oh yeah, it's a little cleaner for sure. Now we'll just set it back in there. It just lays on top. And this actually holds it in position. You know, because the, as I go this way. Because as the bulb is held down, it just keeps it, probably goes that way. It keeps the bulb keeps it from sliding about. There we are. I'm going to get that top to just kind of line back up. And then the 4 corner screws. And these are going into brass threads. There we go. I'm just snugging those down so vibration doesn't break them loose. Then the connector is going to go up. The wires go through here. And the connector is keyed. There's a large side and a small side. It'll only fit down in there one way. And the reason the connector bracket goes this way is because if you went the other way, it would stick out too far and prevent the lamp from going in. And really, if you put everything back the exact way you take it out, you'll be fine. There we are. Now the last thing I'm going to do is check the wires, make sure they're not touching or leaning against the glass anywhere. They can be close, you know, like they can be like that, but you don't want to do stuff like that. These get really hot. This plastic, it's silicone, but it will, or silicone, but it will, you know, it will go bad. It will dry and crumble. You can see right there, it says, come on. Trying to get it so you can see it. Yeah, our silicone rubber. Here you are. 20 kV, 200C, 20 gauge. So that's what we want. And that's a good lamp. This is ready to go back into the projector. Of course, we'd want to reset that lamp timer so the projector knows it has a lamp in there, so don't forget that. So, if you have any questions about your Sim2 lamp, whether it's a bulb that you need, or how to do your housing, or if you have a problem with your Sim2, like I said, this is out of an HT3000, put it in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.